In terms of asset transfers, how important is the timing, or for either of you to answer this one, so relative to divorce or separation date, and how does that impact on the legal or tax responsibilities for both parties in a divorce situation?
I don't know whether you're better placed to sort of deal with the timing side of things, but
yeah, I think there are some quite, particularly in terms of that asset transfer piece, there's some quite sort of important timelines that people really need to be aware of in a divorce situation. I think in the sort of situation where people are married, living together, and everything's going smoothly, then a husband and wife can transfer assets between themselves from a capital gains tax point of view without any issues. Once the separation has happened, there's a clock that starts ticking. In the old days, effectively, unless the assets were transferred in the same year that the couple separated, then there would be effectively a market value sale almost, or for tax purposes, the one spouse would be deemed to have transferred the asset to the other at market value for capital gains tax purposes.
And this was, am I right in thinking this used to be triggered by the tax year, so it wasn't
Correct.
12 months from doing separation.
Exactly
if you separated on the 30th of March,
You've
then you had 6 days.
Effectively 6 days, yeah, exactly. So, which was clearly a ludicrously short amount of time, and so from April 2023 they've changed the rules, and now, absent a court order, and the court order kind of sort of overrides the general timing, and Henry can talk more about the concept of a court order, I'm sure. But essentially, if we don't have a court order, then now you've got 3 years from the end of the tax year to transfer the assets between spouses, and you'd still be able to do that on a tax-free basis. So it obviously gives a lot more time to actually make some rational decisions about this, rather than potentially ending up with a tax charge because, as you say, you've separated on the 30th of March and you only literally had that 6-day period, which clearly it's impossible to sort
and
out.
it can take some time to come to an agreement, let alone to actually push transfers through a process.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it's one of those changes of the law which is actually a real positive, and actually takes a lot of that pressure from a tax point of view away, certainly from a capital gains tax perspective anyway. So.
Okay,